Vale, ya estamos. ¿Qué pasa, cracks? Vámonos. Directo 52 del NBA 19. Estamos en el tercer partido de la final de conferencia y nos quedan 2 para llegar a la final de la NBA. Ay, lol. Ay, lo que la ganamos. Sí, va a ser que sí. Es una cuestión de tiempo. Después de la paliza que les metimos en el anterior partido. Nada, 129 puntos. Volvimos a superar los 200. Así que venga. Vamos a meterles a los paneles estos. Pobre Towns. Me gustó que pusieron a Gypsum de pivot. Madre mía. Pues no le puse pino ni nada. Vamos a cargar los cacharritos y nos vamos. Vale. 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 Vamos yendo. Vale, listo. A ver. A ver que nos cuentan. Que va a caer por todos los lados. Este mismo. Nosotros de negro cheto. Ahí lo llevas. Vámonos. Vámonos a poner Downs.
It's the NBA playoffs on EA Sports, and this a pivotal Game 3 of the Western Conference. The opening tip won by the Timberwolves as we get rolling from target center. T to Wiggins. Kevin Durant sends it away. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. You put the ball in the bucket.
And finishes strong.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Teague with it up top. Just getting started in Game 3. Rose to Gibson. Wiggins against KD. Knocked loose. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. Missed his first. That one goes.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Whoa! What a finish.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Teague matched up with the 2-time MVP. Rose to Teague. Towns to Rose. Fires the 3. Rare 3 for Rose. Defense was ready. To Thompson. Carl Anthony Towns rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
Que no corren, tío. Y ese ganchito, lol.
Oh man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts.
Un poquito mierda sí que ha sido.
T To Towns, down low.
A tu casa, chaval.
Right player.
Can't teach height.
To Thompson. Goes to the right side.
Para ti.
The assist.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Teague with the basketball. Trailing by 4.
A ver, en serio, y no evitan zona.
And the basket good at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Steph Curry, defended by Towns.
Pero pasala, tío, pero no te des 3/4 de hora, tronco.
Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Toma, Pati.
Slam dunk.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
To Taj Gibson. Towns, guarded by Klay Thompson. Gibson to Wiggins. Down low, Towns.
Toma.
He's denied. Oh, big man doing work right there.
A tu
They're
casa.
going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Taj Gibson. Teague, defended by Steph Curry. To Wiggins. Knocked loose. Wiggins. His first effort off the mark. To Thompson.
Pati. Vámonos.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Toma, buenísima. Vámonos.
Snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Warriors basketball. To Thompson. Now a pass
No,
stolen by the
pero.
Timberwolves. Teague takes aim at Steph Curry. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Teague to Gibson. Oh!
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Green.
Se mete ya, hijo. Bueno, venga, va.
And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Next.
Draymond Green at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Time to shuffle things up. T to Wiggins. Gets it in the right corner. T to Towns.
A ver, Towns, hijo.
Rose to Towns.
Ah, lol. Se le acaba la posesión. Se le ha pringado. Madre mía, qué crack.
Durant matched up with the former Wildcat.
No, no, lol.
There, but it's
Ah.
no good. Timberwolves have the basketball. Has a look. Here's
Buah,
the step
chaval, el
back.
Gibson haciendo un
I'm
step back.
telling you
No se lo
right
creo ni
now,
él.
that is the move of an assassin.
Curry into the front court. The lead stands at 9.
Toma,
Stuffs it
en
down
tu
with
cara.
authority.
World
Showing
champion.
you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Teague, defended by Steph Curry. To Taj Gibson. Knocked loose.
Vamos, lol.
Gibson to Rose. Here comes the screen.
No, tío, y le dejan solo. ¿Será perro?
But here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
¿Qué te faltando?
Oh, the touch at the rim.
Hola, Juan.
Well, when you play for each other,
pues es el segundo, Juan.
that's when great
Es
things
el segundo directo. De hecho, por la... Yo cuando me levante empieza del directo, así que... A ver si me levanto más temprano, pues empiezo más temprano. Otros días empiezo más tarde, porque empiezo más tarde. Así que ha habido veces que incluso más temprano. Y este es el segundo, o sea que... ¿En serio? Y la mete. Vaya, gracias. ¿Qué tal, Juan?
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Curry into the front court. It's an 8-point lead.
Venga, hombre, ¿en serio? LOL.
Sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
T to Towns.
Venga, hombre, tío. Pero que me estás contando.
They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Teague, here against Steph. To Wiggins. Knocked loose. And that'll be out of bounds.
LOL.
Last touch by Durant. It'll stay with Minnesota. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Covington.
Buah, chaval, que bloqueo le he hecho.
From the outside, no good.
Toma, Pati, que estás solo, campeón. A las cabras.
Lays it up and in.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Gorgie Jang takes aim at Livingston. To Covington.
Oh, están agotando mucho la posesión, tío. Son muy cansinos, tronco.
Rose to T.
A ver, hijo. Trae, anda, pringao.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively.
Vámonos.
Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
T-Wolves with the basketball. T. Trying to cash in. Not today.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Yes, Klay Thompson. 3 for 3. That's a perfect
Se acelera un
start.
poco el ritmo
Klay
porque
isn't
es que nos
usually
vamos
a
a
guy
ver
that
muy
goes to the
cortos de
bucket. He
puntos,
usually
tío. Es que
pulls up for
son
threes, but that was a
cansinos.
nice, easy
Más
lay-in.
rápido, pesados.
To Covington.
Toma, en tu cara.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive.
Oh,
Stuffs it down with authority.
And like we've seen so many times, this is what you have to worry about with the Warriors. When they get on a run like this, they can put the game to bed in a hurry.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Durant.
No, perro.
On the painted area won't go down. It's Minnesota basketball. To Covington. Knocked loose.
Buenísima. Oh.
Last touch by Durant.
Un triple se puede enchufar, ¿no? No, es muy difícil. Tira. ¿Qué manía tenéis con los triples? O sea, meto 200 tapones.
Great dish to set it up.
Pongo, meto no sé cuántos mates y queréis tirar triples. Madre, si quieres ver triples, vete a la lista de la NBA 2K18. Ahí sí que he tenido un tirador. Este no puede tirar de 3 porque es un troncho tirando de 3. Madre mía. Siempre pidiendo lo que no se puede hacer. Nah, este no tiene capacidad para tirar triples. Es un pivo de 18 y es un jugador interior. No tiene capacidad, ya no. No. Si quieres te dedico un mate como ese, te lo dedico para ti, Juan Diego. Pero triples no voy a tirar. Mira, ahí tienes otro mate. Ahora he pasado. Sí, por tiro puedo intentarlo, pero el porcentaje es bastante patético. De hecho, creo que he metido en casi 100 partidos que llevo jugados 3 triples, o sea, un poco patético el hombre.
Warriors come up with it. Thompson.
Toma, en tu cara, vámonos. Tiene que ver un verde así de chip, pero es que es muy difícil. Es que es muy difícil. Los tiros exteriores aquí son muy complicados. Es que meter solo un tiro de 2, y sí que tengo un 85 de habilidad en tiro de 2, es que es muy complicado, tío. Por lo cual no lo intento, es que no lo intento. Prefiero hacer lo que sé, que es meter un mate tras otro. Y meter palizas. Pues si me pongo a tirar triples en plan tontaino, cuando mi jugador no es un tirador, pues al final no me rinde. Si me hago el nivel que 18 sí que tenía un 4 tirador y ahí enchufaba, yo qué sé, 12 o 15 triples por partido. Es que aquí rinde más tener un pivot, sobre todo en defensa. Venga, sí, flipado. Una ala.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops. He's been doing this for years. The physicality of which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to be the game of black and blue marks all over your body.
Covington. Down low for Jang.
Toma, Pati.
Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready.
Slam
dunk, Sean Livingston.
Ya, claro. Pero es que es el tema, ¿eh? Depende del jugador que te hagas. Yo siempre cojo un... En casi todos los juegos de la siempre cojo un 4 abierto. Pero yo lo intenté también en la demo. Y no rendía, no me rendía, tío. Yo siempre pido un pivot. Normalmente juego uno a la pivot, pero es que no me rendía, tío, no me rendía. Sin embargo, de pivot rinde un huevo. Cuando consigues un cuádruple de media te rinde un huevo, para dar un mogollón de experiencia y para subir de nivel. De hecho, esta es una de las grandes diferencias que tiene con el NBA 2K18, es que el tío sube de nivel en prácticamente nada. Si te pones el nivel 99, nada. Sin embargo, en el NBA 2K18 costaba un huevo subir el tío de nivel. O sea, yo jugué casi 1000 partidos y era imposible, tío. Estaba en nivel 94, 95, no me acuerdo. Y aquí en 40 o X partidos te pones el nivel 99. No sé. Sí. Yo siempre juego con... Eso depende de cómo juegues, ¿sabes? Es que prefiero tener un tío alto porque solo con que mida 2'11", yo mido 2'18". Con que sea alto, los rebotes los vas a coger. Luego si subes la valoración los coges mejor. Es una cuestión de colocación. A ver, ¿dónde vas? ¿Dónde vas, chaval? Es que yo prefiero tener un hiper mega especialista que es una máquina. O sea, es que tener un cuádruple de media es una pasada. Pero depende de tu estilo de juego. Y es que allí te forras, es que te forras. El tema de los tapones, dependiendo de cómo se coloquen los otros, es muy fácil meter tapones con estos otros juegos. Con los otros, por ejemplo, robar balones es relativamente difícil. Pero meter mates, madre mía, ala el otro, madre mía, gancho, se acaba de desgastar, tío. ¿Qué crees? Y la verdad es que jugar el pivot aquí terrible, tío.
So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Además los traspasos son muy fáciles, el juego está chulo, Y me pisa falta, ¿verdad, perro? Hola, Simón. Aquí son las 7 menos cuarto de la mañana. Y buenos días, Simón. Ya. Yo es que dejé el 98, Juan Diego, porque... por un fallo estadístico que tienen un bug estadístico todos los NBA 2K desde el 14, el 15 yo lo detecté y no lo han resuelto nunca, y eso mejoraba huevos, ¿sabes? Yo lo expliqué cuando subí al NBA 2K, Es que llega un momento, ¿vale? Que cuando... porque, a ver, yo en el NBA 2K 18 era una triste máquina, o sea, pero llega un momento en el que hace tope estadístico de triples, ¿vale? Entonces, claro, yo iba por el récord de triples e intentar ser el máximo triplista de la historia. Pero cuando me faltaban como 20 partidos, ya no podía subir más triples, no los acumulaba, y eso pasa en todos los NBA 2K, y mejoró un montón, tío. Pero estás tú ahí currando como un negro en los partidos a 48 minutos, metiendo triples como un descosido, y no te los contaba, ya digo, paso de los NBA 2K. Y la verdad es que pillé este porque jugué la demo, me gustó, hubo una oferta en el Plus a 10 euros, y digo, trae para acá, trae para acá, y lo dejé divertido. No es tan bueno quizás como el NBA 2K, pero estaba baratísimo, tío, por 10 euros un juego de NBA circulando. Pues nada, Simón, tira para dormir, anda. Y acostúmbrate a saludar, campeón. Como ha hecho Juan Diego. Aunque si te vas a dormir, te vas a perder el directo siguiente que va... No sé si voy a subir Apex ya directamente para jugar con subs. No lo sé, yo creo que sí. Y por eso dejé yo el NBA 2K, ¿sabes? ¿Por qué no, tío? ¿Por qué no? Porque es que no lo arreglan, ¿eh? No lo arreglan, tío. Lleva no sé cuántos NBA 2K con el dichoso bug. Toma, en tu cara, chaval. Para adentro. Vámonos. No, pero no es una cuestión de cantidad de puntos. Es una cuestión de que porque hacen tope estadístico. Fortnite nunca, Simón. Y Apex puede que después de este, no lo sé, no sé cuál voy a hacer después. Pero Apex va a haber esta mañana seguro. Bueno, esta mañana que para vosotros será madrugada. No, la cantidad de puntos descompensada, pues oye, pues entonces no pongas un... A ver, que es que el NBA 2K 18 y el NBA 2K ya lo he analizado, si jugué más de 900 capítulos, ¿sabes? Y no tiene sentido que capen las estadísticas. O sea, si tú estás batiendo el récord, estás batiendo el récord, ¿sabes? Si tú llevas, no sé no sé cuándo era el tope estadístico, pero si tú llevas 600 triples y estás metiendo más, pues tiene que contarte más, ¿sabes? Es que si no, no tiene sentido que hagan eso. La cosa es que modifiquen la IA para que te sea más difícil meter triples. Oh, vale, eso me lo como. Pero no, tío, no, porque es un fallo. O sea, no me cuentes tu vida, ¿sabes? Porque me mejoraba un montón. Estoy currando porque me tienes que contar tu vida y caparme los triples, ¿sabes? Pues sí, Juan Diego, la verdad es que la oferta de 10 euros, tío, es un chollo, ¿sabes? O sea, tengo un juego de la NBA entero que es divertido, tiene sus cosas, porque tiene algunos fallos en las animaciones, pero el juego, la verdad es que el juego es muy divertido. Ahí va, se me ha pasado. Buah, vaya fallo. Los juegos están muy bien, ¿sabes? Yo me lo paso muy bien, me encantan los juegos de NBA, me encanta baloncesto. Y por 10 euros, tío, es un chollo. Es un chollo. O sea, es un chollo, tío. Y digo, circulando. Venga, hombre. Toma, a ti. Troco.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Toma, otro. Es un pringado, tío. Lo que no entiendo es por qué saca tanto al Den cuando tiene al Town, tío. No lo entiendo. Sí, pero es muy divertido. Lo importante es que sea divertido, sea como sea el juego. O sea, yo, la verdad es que lo pasas bien. Yo no he cambiado el nivel de dificultad y los apalizas desde el primer minuto. O sea, yo en mi primer partido siendo rookie cuando iba a 70 ya hice un triple doble, ¿sabes? O sea, es que es una barbaridad. Lo importante es un juego que es que te diviertas. Y para este te lo pasas muy bien. Ya está el Towns ahí. Que no tenía sentido, tío, no tenía sentido.
Shot from the lane won't go.
Toma, anda. Pati.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the past.
LOL.
The past is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Bueno, le dejan solo. Madre mía, y no tiran notas.
The screen sets him up for two.
It looks like he's using his ball handle to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Sit down with authority.
It has been.
Y eso que yo solo estoy con The One, pero es que puedes jugar online, puedes jugar a The Street, que es más difícil que este. Y la verdad es que no me da tiempo a completarlo, a hacer todas las cosas que podías hacer, ¿sabes? Pero la verdad es que a mí me encantan los juegos de la NBA. Toma, anda. Otro.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Teague with it up top. Down a bundle to Rose. Screen coming.
Block. A ver. Yo como el Towns. Hace el pick and pop, macho. Ah, lol.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Vale, Juan Diego, cuídate, crack, y descansa. Y gracias por pasarte, tío.
T to Rose. Knock loose. Missed a wide open look. To Thompson.
Va, ya estamos con los tiros. Guay, la meto. Madre mía, tío. Es que es súper complicado, colega. Eso está relativamente mal ajustado, tío, porque es que es súper difícil meter un tiro de fuera aquí, macho. Qué pesadez.
To Gibson. Towns.
Venga, agotando la posesión. Qué cansinos son.
Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4.
Wow, me gustó la cara.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Rose. Towns. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Toma, mate. Te la devuelvo, campeón. Madre mía, qué bestia.
Teague with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To Taj Gibson.
Venga, hombre, y lo mete. Anda, world champion. Anda, world champion. No. Falta más uno. Ahí la llevas.
throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Teague takes aim at Steph Curry. Here comes the screen. Teague to Towns. And it's Curry who comes up with the board.
Venga, tío, lol. Iba a decir troco. Madre mía, casi me la como.
Minnesota at the controls. They've got it in the open floor.
Venga, hombre, tío, pero déjame hacer un mate, pa. LOL.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Rose to Teague. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to
Toma, mate.
what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Para ti, para tu casa.
Add one more to his total. Now their head coach signals for a timeout. He'll get his crew together and talk it all through.
Vámonos.
Knock loose. Teague here against Steph. Yes,
Buena, vámonos.
The defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Gibson.
Me encanta cuando el Gibson
Knocks it
se
down
hace
from
un este
mid-range.
Qué
I don't know
barbaridad.
what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
It's Golden State basketball. Steph Curry, guarded by Towns. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
A ver, otra vez. Tremenda.
Open look won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though.
Bum,
The
bum.
execution on that play was
Buena.
on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Es que han acelerado el ritmo y al final sí vamos a poder llegar a los pies. Va a pasar como el partido anterior, macho. Que parecía que no íbamos a llegar. Bueno. Toma, buenísima. Vámonos.
Tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
A la toma. No, en serio. Y me la roba el perro. LOL.
Covington to Gibson.
Ah, venga, hombre.
Sets it up
Lol.
and slams it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you
Buenísima.
better take that every time.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Derrick Rose. Green always looking for the steal. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a look. Rose's shot off the iron, no good. Not a
Ah,
good
venga,
pass
otra
there.
vez,
T-Wolves
tío.
have it.
LOL.
You go back to the
Joder.
principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and
Pues no
second
llego.
grade. It's called
No
the shell
llego.
drill. You stay down in the stance defensively,
Ah.
you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Jeff Teague, couple of free throws on the way. A career 84% free throw shooter. Can't connect on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Durant across the timeline. His guys hold a big lead. Throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim.
Venga, hombre, y la metes.
And he scores. Euro step into the rim, Jay.
Stepping east, then stepping west, and laying the ball right down the line.
Covering all areas of the map. Second effort. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Pues sí, si hemos llegado a la 100, sí. Buena, buena, buena. Tira, tira. Ni de coña. Nada, nada. Bueno. Vamos a medir la 100.
Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
The Warriors dominated this matchup on players on behalf. I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Vamos, ya.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Golden State at the controls. Rises for the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big time finish.
Taj Gibson.
¿Qué hace? LOL, vaya pase le ha metido, tío. Madre mía, qué horror. Anda, Gibson, retírate, campeón.
Curry with the basketball. His guys lead here. Early stages, third. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
To Towns. Gibson.
Venga, no canchinéis, canchinos. Históricos.
Trying to cash in. Rosie's shot no good. To Green. Curry. That's off the side of the rim.
Buena.
Working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Vamos.
Hustle. That's what you like to see. Curry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Now whistle as Minnesota's going to take the timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Teague takes aim at Steph Curry. To Rose. To Towns.
Casi vuelve a tirar.
Wiggins. Tough matchup against Durant. To Towns. Has a chance.
Y la meterá. Menos mal, macho.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a
Guau, chaval, troncoto. Toma, Pati.
Buen
campeón. Vámonos.
And like we've seen so many times, this is what you have to worry about with the Warriors. When they get on a run like this, they can put the game to bed in a hurry.
Here comes the screen.
Ah, venga, no aguantéis.
Here against Steph. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. It'll stay with the T-Wolves. Wiggins to Rose. Knocked loose.
Buena.
Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Durant with the basketball up top. He'll run the offense.
Pero lo sabía, es que lo sabía, tío. Ay.
T.
Bola, ala, a tu casa, campeón.
KD with the rock.
Bombón. Tráfala.
Monster stuff.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Pues llevan 0 puntos en 3 minutos.
To Wiggins.
Ahora meterán, claro, por bocas. Míralo, míralo. Te has hecho popó,
Rose to Teague.
Buenísima, vámonos.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Curry to Durant.
Boom.
Sit down with authority.
How many times did we see this last year for this Warriors ball club? You know when that third quarter arrives, you better bring it because that's when they take it to another level.
Derrick Rose. Tough matchup with
Guau,
Draymond
chaval.
Green.
Toma, anda, métela.
To Thompson.
Vámonos. Vámonos.
Count
Ahí
the
lo
bucket
vas.
for 2.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
The Timberwolves have the basketball. Teague to Rose.
¿En serio? ¿Me la ha robado? No llego. ¡Ah! Infiel.
3 for 8. He's got to do better.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Teague, defended by Draymond Green.
Buenísima.
Draymond Green swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his abilities.
Thompson
Buenísima.
buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Here comes the screen.
Buf, buf. No, no llego, no llego.
Get it to go,
Uf.
and he'll head to the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Taj Gibson has got 2 shots coming. A
Madre
career
mía.
70% free throw
Vaya
shooter.
técnica de tiro, lol. Mira, mira, mira.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Boom, boom.
Throws it down.
Queréis defender algo, campeones, buen campeones.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Teague with the basketball. Down a bundle. To Wiggins. Here comes the screen. Wiggins, defended by Thompson.
Oh,
And
lol.
Towns with the flush. The
pasado
smooth,
justo
fluid
cuando
game
ya.
from Karl Anthony Towns. Here on their home floor,
Pues toma.
they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
No, 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 no.
Defended by Steph Curry. Karl Anthony Towns.
no me dejamos
He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Old school equals high percentage.
Warriors have the basketball.
Vamos.
Durant.
No,
He was
lol.
hit. They let it go.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at
Toma,
different
en tu
angles,
cara.
high off the glass, expecting
Pati,
that there
siempre.
are trees
Un
down
champion.
below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
No, otra vez, tío, me cago en... Ah,
Rose into the front court. His guys down big. Wiggins. They get it down for Towns.
Buena.
Knocked loose.
que se va, que se va.
Draymond Green
Buenísima.
with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Sean Livingston.
Buena.
Jumper's good. Rose into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Wiggins to Towns. Down. Leaving no doubt. Slams it
Es que el
down.
corte y no me da tiempo a colocarme, macho.
We call that
Y
get your
el defensa tampoco, ¿sabes? Toma para ti.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Derrick Rose takes aim at Steph Curry.
Otra vez, tío. Me pica
And
falta.
he's going to the line to shoot 2.
Okay, Now we're on the home stretch. And you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2.
Sí, es que luego no baja, tío. Es que no baja. No tiene canasta, mete un tiro libre, lo que sea, y luego no baja. Bajar a defender, campeón. Bueno, que no llegó, no llegó. Ya, venga, ¿en serio? Anda, trae. Boom, boom.
Coast to coast and the strong finish at the rim.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get a million+ views the next day.
Guau, chaval. LOL.
To Green.
Vamos, está solo. ¿Qué hace? LOL. Madre mía.
But 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
Vámonos.
No, I missed a short one there. To Green.
Boom.
Slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Rose, guarded by Livingston. Down low, Towns. Scores from the post.
No ha faltado nada, tío. No hay menos.
And count the basket inside.
Shoot. Let me see that dance, boy. Let me see it. I got ball.
Rose to Towns.
Pero tío, macho.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Stephen Curry at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 90% at the line. T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Rose to Towns. Sizing up the got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym
right
now.
Great anticipation. Thompson.
Boom.
And the finish. Slam dunk.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Sí, tú sigue metiéndole balones. La verdad es que alguna falta sí me saca.
To Towns. Driving right to the basket.
No.
Kevin Durant. Huge block.
Me ha pitado falta otra vez, tío. Es que madre mía, qué pesado es.
Knocks down the first. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. To Sean Livingston. Easy pass to the rim.
Le llevo 4, macho.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Derrick Rose matched up with Livingston. To Wiggins. Deep right corner. To Wiggins. 5 seconds to shoot. Here's Towns for 2. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the
Pero
play
qué
to
pase es
develop.
ese, tío. Pero qué pase es ese. Se me la pasa por debajo, pero... LOL. Madre mía.
Oh, he blocked
Madre
that with
mía.
authority.
Madre mía, vaya pase parado, tío.
Guarded by Livingston. Here comes the screen. Now ready for a couple
Me quita la quita.
Sometimes when
Pero
you get
estoy
up big,
flipando,
you
macho.
get a little careless.
Madre
But
mía,
attention
notas,
to
tío.
detail through the end,
Joder.
that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Madre mía.
Derrick Rose at the line for 2
Flipante,
shots.
chaval.
For his career, 82%. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. To Curry. Nice pace, sets it up,
Madre
and
mía, 5
slams it
faltas,
down.
tío. LOL.
Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
Derrick Rose, now 4 for 9. Clearly
Pero
Not
es
afraid of the
increíble,
spotlight
tío.
here,
Es
because that was
increíble.
not an easy look.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys holding the big
Gol.
lead. Stuffs it
Claro, a mí
down
no me
with
pitan ninguna,
authority.
¿sabes?
If you
Ay,
didn't
sí,
dunk
los
that, then
campeones.
we would have to
Sí,
talk
los campeones.
Rose into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Short jumper stays out. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the
Joder,
bucket.
vaya pase, tío. Madre mía, pero bueno. Pero hijos
Rose into the
míos.
front court. They can get a 2 for 1 if they hurry. Yes.
Pues
It
nada.
drops.
Pues de guay.
No drama on that one.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Ah, rocking the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Hey, watch this screen left.
The crossover gets
Madre mía.
inside and the slam dunk.
Madre
It's
mía,
easy to
madre
become
mía.
mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
Toma, y no me pita falta, tío. No me pita falta, es que estoy flipando. ¡Ay!
He'll let one fly from half
Falta que me pite falta a mí también ahí. Es que ya está bien, tío.
with a commanding lead.
Venga, hombre. Vámonos, a ver cuánto me sienta.
The Wolves with the basketballs. We
2 minutos. Bueno.
Steph Curry picked up by Teague.
Hala, ahora sí, ¿no? Anda que, anda que.
Coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
On his free throw. To Teague. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even
No,
recovering.
venga, hombre, no me gira el rebote.
Minnesota with the basketball. Teague. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Hombre, los otros.
Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Kevin Durant able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Thompson.
Bueno.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Rose's shot off the iron, no good. To
Vamos,
Durant.
Kevin. No, tío, Kevin, lo tenías tú, perro.
Down with authority.
You know, it reminds
Me
me
quité
of
la
a story a
asistencia.
legendary
El
coach
número.
once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist,
Pero es que no le
he said
puede
that's
meter una
5
chapa,
fingers
tío,
working
a un tío
collectively
pequeño,
together
macho.
as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing.
¡Ah, tío, LOL!
Fatigue.
¡Hala! ¡Vámonos!
Towns with the finish. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Wiggins to Towns. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Que sí, que te flipas,
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Estoy flipando.
Unlucky bounce. Timberwolves have the basketball. T to Towns.
Sí, claro.
Just enough of a head fake to help
Pues nada,
on that
pues
one.
muy bien.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance in that play.
And look
Está
out.
bien, hombre,
Just
ya
wait a
está
second,
bien.
Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end.
A ver si nos
play does
explica.
not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you
Sí,
play
la
this game.
mete, tío.
Able to
Es
convert
que es
inside.
increíble. ¿Qué
That's
pasa?
lunch
¿Te
pail
has puesto
business
modo
right
MVP
there.
o qué?
Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Steph Curry against Karl-Anthony
Toma,
Towns.
para ti, MVP.
Stuffs it down with authority.
And a lot of passers usually have their head on the swivel, but ultimately, either you have a feel for the game or you don't.
They get it down for Towns.
Pero tío, pero es que es increíble.
Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Curry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Oh, emphatic slam.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be
Es un
created.
poquito
I think
frito,
we just
Towns.
watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it
A ver,
ultimately
otra
led
vez.
to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic,
Es que no le puedo taponar, tío, pero ¿qué me estás contando?
goes to the left side,
Oh.
and that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
Madre mía, tío. Madre mía.
T matched up with the
Ahí
two-time
viene otra vez.
MVP.
Ahí viene otra vez.
Down low.
Bueno, pues nada. Pues no le puedo defender, macho.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
And
Hala,
the finish
pues
at
listo.
the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Otra vez. A ver.
T to Towns.
Venga, hombre, tío. Es que es de coña,
Nice
chaval.
finish at the rim.
Es de coña, tío.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Es que es de coña, es de
Big
coña.
finish at the rim. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down,
A
hanging
ver,
on the rim a little
otra
bit,
vez.
looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize
Pero
that's where
tío,
you'll
no
be
te
the entire
flipes, macho,
ball.
que te estás flipando mucho. No quites, no quites falta. No tu bola. A tu bola,
Oh
campeón.
man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the
Otra vez
charts
para
for
abajo, mírale,
kids.
mírale, mírale.
T to Towns.
Venga, hombre.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
To Thompson, trying to cash in. Deep to
Bombón.
there, won't
Vamos,
go.
venga,
Nice
anda.
follow-up on
Buen
the dunk
champion.
there. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Rose, down low Towns. Plenty of contact. The
Estás
shot
flipando
no
mucho,
good.
Towns. Boom.
Ferocious slam inside.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Bola. Vámonos.
Shot from the lane won't go. To Thompson. Green.
Buah, chaval.
And counted at the rim.
Si no puedes hacer una finta de tiro, tío. No puedes hacer una finta de tiro.
Just like that.
T-Wolves with the
Un poco
basketball.
sangrante porque es que se te echan encima. O sea, yo lo probé 1000 veces, pero nada, es imposible. A ver. Campeón, tranquilito, ¿eh? Que está muy nervioso. Haga, ya se queda solo. ¡Uy! Buenísima.
Big finish at the rim.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Guay, la mete, tío. ¿Pero qué me estás contando, chaval?
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree
Creo que
with
llegamos
that.
a
No
los
call.
por lo menos,
Let him
¿eh?
play.
Durant, defended by Towns. To Thompson. Nothing going here on that drive.
Bombón.
And finishes strong.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Taj Gibson to Wiggins. They get it down for Towns.
Buena.
Gets a shot up off the mark. To Thompson.
Ala, venga. Si no pita falta, anda. Buen champion. 7 puntos, 2 minutos. Ahí viene otra vez.
Complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's
Lol.
remarkable good defense.
Scores from the post. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Rose into the front court. Down a bundle. Oh, had him going there for a second. To T.
¿Cómo se mueve el Towns, tío? Es que no para. ¿A tirar? Que la agotas la posesión, campeón. Que agotas la posesión. Y la meterá. Anda, flipado.
To Green.
Ahora, troco.
Oh, what a finish.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. It's Minnesota basketball. T to Gibson. Take stock of the floor. Towns, defended by Kevin Durant.
Y me pita falta. Me pita falta, será perro.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch. And you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra
Siempre igual, tío.
possessions.
Los pequeños te echan. LOL. Anda. Pues a mi casa. No sé si, como quedan minutos, igual me den 3 puntos. Madre mía, qué campeón. Pues hacía que no me echaban. Yo no sé si me han echado alguna vez.
No. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the...
Y no llegamos, tío, anda que también. Madre mía, el champiñón. 1 minuto para meter 3 puntos y no lo meten. Madre mía. Bueno, cuádruple me lo tengo, Me echan por faltas, me cago en la leche. Míralo. Podríamos llegar a los más tiempos. Si no me dejan echar.
Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Pita un huevo de faltas, tronco. LOL. ...43 minutitos. Ya llegado a los 45. Aunque en realidad solo había descansado 2. Pero bueno. Pues nada, solo queda un partidito para llegar a la final de la NBA. Ojo, LOL. Ojo, primer campeonato de BTP ahí. Tocha, tú, ¿no? Ojito con él. Como que hype. Hype nada. Yo no soy ningún hype. Yo soy una realidad palpable. Palpable y quieta.
You're watching ESPN. I'm Cassidy Hubbarth. All eyes are on the
No me cansines, guapa. A ver cuántos partidos me quedan para subir el rango, tío. A ver. 15 de 50. Madre mía, colega. Madre mía, qué infierno. Pues nada, cracks. Vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Queda un partido para llegar a la final, que será el siguiente. Contra Minnesota. A ver si no me pido tantas faltas porque ya está bien, ¿eh? Ya está bien. Y nada, nos vemos en un ratito en el siguiente directo, que yo creo que va a ser un ratito de Battlefield chato. Así que nada, un saludo. Hasta ahora.